guys, it's Alexa, and today I'm joined with your favorite person,
Nick.
I brought Nick here today because he didn't get chosen as the Bachelor, and I felt like this was
why.
No, it's just I think you have a really bad rep for being a dickhead, and you're really not a dickhead. Basically, I do this series on my channel called Guys Advice to Girls. You saw.
I did. I saw a few.
And I think the advice is pretty horrible. If we're gonna be like blunt about it.
Well, I think it's humorous, but I don't know how helpful it is.
It's not, and I think
if people are following that advice, that might not be the best.
Okay, so the first question is, how do I get Michael Clifford to love me?
I don't know who Michael Clifford is. Sorry, I'm 34. I think it's better.
I'm gonna hate you even more.
Should I know who Michael Clifford is? I feel like it's better that I don't know who Michael Clifford is.
He's in this band called 5 Seconds of Summer.
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
They opened for a band called One Direction.
I've heard
how they
that.
got their start,
I've heard
kind
of
of.
One Direction, yeah. You don't get Michael Clifford to like you.
That's so sad.
I'm sorry. What's the main attractive thing boys find about girls? Well, I don't know what boys like, but I can tell you what men like.
Okay.
Most people are attracted to confident people, whether they know it or not. No one's attracted to the girl who says, I don't think he'll like me, or he's too good for me. But people say it all the time. Like, know your own self-worth. Doesn't mean you have to like go out and brag and be cocky, but just know that
What was that? Say that last
know
time.
your own self-worth.
No, you said something else.
You don't have to be cocky and brag.
Khaki.
Cocky. I'm from Chicago.
Who should text first?
Listen, at the end of the day, if you
want to text somebody, I can text them.
text them. And if a guy who likes you,
He'll be like, yeah.
he'll want you to text him. If a guy is like kind of likes you, he might play games with you. But do you want to like talk to a guy who kind of likes you?
Maybe, because it might be fun to play the game.
But no, you're playing the game.
Yeah, it's just a game.
Like, if you want to play the game, play the game.
That boy is not going to be your boyfriend.
It's not going to be your boyfriend.
Ever.
Like, you might be a piece of ass to him. I don't recommend that. That's true. Like, younger guys are like horny little bitches.
If you like a guy but you have no classes with him, how do you find an excuse to talk to him? Like, how do you talk to somebody if you don't like see them that often?
I've always been somebody that's been very direct and blunt.
So you'll just like strut your shit up to a girl and be like, hey.
No. I got a girl who I liked, and this wasn't even too long ago. But I actually, I don't even use Facebook that much, or like Instagram. You know how people will say like
on DMs?
You know, like when you kind of like Facebook stalk or Instagram stalk.
Did you go through and like all the photos?
I did not all.
Did you go through the back and like?
No, I deliberately went back to an old one and liked one.
So weird.
And then commented on it and then called myself out in a playful kind of flirty way, and she dug it.
Right, so like if a guy you don't like does it, all the girls are like, ew, he's so weird.
And if you
like them,
like,
oh my god, no way.
And same with the other wives. If a girl does it, it's like, oh my gosh, she's crazy and annoying.
Oh, she's crazy. That's the one that guys like to use. She's crazy.
If it's a girl that they're interested in, they're like, oh my gosh, she's so
Yes. Is it like really, really taboo for a girl to make the first move, or is it like
no? Again, it depends
on
what you like.
No,
it's not.
What if a guy didn't like a girl and then she made the first move and he was like, no.
So what? Move on. People don't. Not everyone will like you. Rejection's not so bad.
I mean,
even then, like you're only gonna put yourself out there if you know for a fact that like, it's like, I mean, how long do you want to live in high school? I remember high school, like you'd prom would be coming up, and then you'd want to ask a girl, so you'd put up feelers, be like, I want to ask so and so, and then you'd kind of find out like so and so knows you're gonna ask, and she's gonna say yes, and then you'd like muster the courage to ask them.
How did you ask the girl to prom? Did you do anything cute, or did you just go up and was like, hey, want to go to prom?
Yeah, but I remember being really nervous and worried. Like, I even knew she was going to say yes.
And you were still like...
And I was still nervous. And it's just like, I think when you get older, you just stop worrying about little shit that just isn't going to matter.
So recently you made a blog post on your blog. I want to plug that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Live hard and
live loud, love hard. It's about the same.
Yeah, it's
living in loud stuff.
Nick has a blog about relationships and life and style and everything. It's a lifestyle blog, really. But you made a really insightful post about how to get over a breakup. And what's the massive thing that you would tell like a 20-year-old? Like, what's the one thing to like get over it?
Know that you will get over it.
Yeah, but like it takes a long time.
Okay, so I feel like when I was younger, I think you don't know, especially if it's your first, or you don't feel like you'll ever get over it. And so then you tell yourself that you won't get over it. And when you keep telling yourself you won't get over it, it takes longer. It's important to get it out, yeah, like vent to one person. But when that person gets sick of hearing about you talking about it, it is time to stop talking about it.
God,
and then when people ask you, like, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
You say you're great. And you might feel like you're lying, but that's okay. You'll eventually believe it. Like, I'm fine. When you go out with your friends and they're like, hey, how's it going, Alexa? It's going great, let's have fun tonight.
No, it takes a long time.
You don't get over someone in a day or a week.
So you're allowed to hate them for like a little bit.
It's allowed to feel all those things, but I think as long as you keep telling yourself that you will get over it. Like, don't ever tell yourself, I'll never get over it, because that is not true.
Coming from the guy that was rejected on reality TV twice.
And if you can handle it and you're comfortable in your own skin, don't try having a boyfriend. A lot of people feel the need to always have a boyfriend. They're like a monkey going from one vine to another.
No, you gotta like stand alone for a bit.
I think you're like, until you're comfortable with being alone, and not like alone like staying in on a Friday night, but just going out with your friends and having guy friends and girlfriends.
Living your life. I like almost hate when people my age have like a boyfriend, because you don't have as much fun. Like,
not only in that, yeah.
You don't, like,
you're
I
not
don't see
marry
my friends. I don't see my friends that have like serious boyfriends right now.
You don't even, like, you can't really, you gotta get to know who you are. And not to sound like all corny, but like, until you are comfortable with, you know, just going out and not worrying about meeting the opposite sex, like, go out with your friends, enjoy them, and maybe you'll meet someone cool, and maybe
that's when you
hang
always
out.
meet somebody though, when you're not
Yes.
like, thank you for the advice. I hope you guys hate him a little less now.
Why? What's the hate?
There's nothing to hate. You're like a very nice person.
Some
You're
people
nice,
think so.
like, no, you're like a really nice, helpful friend to me, and I hope that people can be friends with you virtually.
Well, you know, if they want to be, that's fine.
You guys should. He has a really cool blog that he just launched.
Live loud, love hard.
It has a really lame name, but that's,
you know.
Ugh. He has some social media that you guys should go follow. You have an Instagram account that you're taking seriously now. It has like a really nice, consistent, cohesive feed.
You gave me some helpful advice.
Yeah, well, looking at
I struggle with the internet. I'm all, you know.
Yeah, but this
I give you like life lesson advice,
and I teach you
you
how to
teach
use
me how to
Twitter.
use the internet, and that's like this brother and sister. But that's a better level.
So yeah, go check him out. Subscribe here, and I will see you guys in the next video. And until then.